Hi, I'm Alex, and welcome back to Owensboro's Indie Connection. We're here with Jessica Frech. So, tell me what it's like being only 17 and still traveling and doing shows in like big cities like Nashville and
It's
still having to
crazy
do
busy.
homework.
It's definitely crazy busy. Yeah, just last week I had, we're doing a 50-page book in school. And my first chapter was 5 pages last week, and I had to get that done and get ready for this show. And this is my 5th year playing volleyball, and so practice after school and then fitting in music, and priorities are school, then music, then volleyball, then getting everything done.
So, tell us about some of the venues you've done, some of the cities you've been to.
A lot of coffee shops, and being in Nashville, I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, everything from country music to rock to blues to folk and soul. So, I mean, there's plenty of places. Starbucks and coffee shops are just my favorite, so I'm really glad to be here.
Well, this is a great coffee shop, a great place to do our show because there's so much scenery. So,
Yeah.
tell us about the biggest challenges you face while writing music.
The biggest challenge was starting off because, I mean, I knew I wanted to write and I knew I could do it. It was just getting that first song done and just being afraid of, not being good at it or failing at it because it's something you want so bad that you haven't tried. But I mean, you can do it. So I mean, the biggest part was just starting off and getting that first song done. And my first song turned out pretty well. It's actually on the EP.
All right. Well, I can imagine just doing it yourself. A lot of these guys that come in, they're in a big band of 5 or 6 people, and getting out there and playing by yourself must be pretty nerve-wracking because you don't know what the response is going to be.
Sometimes.
But I mean, you do a really good job. Your music is incredible, so I bet you get a pretty good response most of the time, right?
Sometimes. It is difficult being the only person up there to interact with the crowd.
Yeah.
It's easier to play off other people, but usually there's a good turnout. Sometimes you get 4 people that'll interact or just 1. But I mean, you make the most of it and you have fun with it, and as long as that one person's happy, you spread your music, so it's good.
All right. Well, tell us about this next song you're going to be doing.
I'm going to play the Lullaby, and that was actually the first song that I had written, so that I was speaking about earlier. Once you get to that point and you get over it, I mean, you can write some pretty good stuff. You just have to get over your fear.
What's that song about?
Well, growing up, my parents, they would say cheesy lullabies and words, not the traditional rockabye baby, and so I realized I wanted to write a lullaby for grown-ups, and it just consequently turned out to be called the Lullaby.
Well, here's Jessica Frech with the Lullaby.
You would sit under the sky to watch the stars as I sat down to play my down.